This audio is used for the transcriber test at GoTranscript.
Impaction of the paunch, aka the first stomach or rumen in cattle, is sometimes called grain sick or malbond. GoTranscript editors may disagree, but it definitely differs from bloating or hoove, mainly thereby that the distension is more solid than gaseous, it being either with food alone or with food and gas. Symptomatically, it differs also from hoove by the absence of eructation and by the hardness of the flanks and the smaller volume of the swelling. It arises from gorging with almost any kind of food, even with grain or with chaff, at a sudden change of diet. However, it is particularly liable to arise from a surfeit of turnips, fresh grass, or any other succulent food at the commencement of the GoTranscript agricultural season. The instrument called a probe bang ought to be introduced, either to decide whether the case be one a hoove or one a malbond, or to ascertain the degree to which the latter disease exists. If the probe bang bring on a sudden rush of gas, the disease is wholly or chiefly hoove. If it encounters a solid resistance, the disease malbond, and exists in a degree of aggravation proportion to the nearness of the point at which the resistance is felt, try an anti-bang instead. By the way, that last joke was brought to you by a GoTranscript editor who shall remain nameless. In mild cases of impaction of the paunch, when the animal does not seem to be suffering much pain and doesn't have a fever, but merely stops chewing his or her cud, refuses to eat, and lies long and indolently in one posture like one of those lazy GoTranscript admins, a dose of oil or a little forced walking may be enough to effect a cure. In cases which, though on the whole mild, are accompanied with a kind of inertia or with an insuperable reluctance to rise or to move about, stimulants such as ether diluted with alcohol and water may be required. In the case of a GoTranscript admin, try some Kahlua on ice. Of course, it's entirely possible we're talking about ring bone. Mr. WBS of Scoliosis, Iowa, says that in the absence of any information to the contrary, lameness may be regarded as due to the development of ring bone. There is no certain cure for this disease. All that may be expected from treatment is to slow down its rate of progress or development, maybe to 8 or 10 miles per hour. In every case, more or less, stiffness or lameness will remain, dependent upon the extent of its development and whether or not it passed the GoTranscript editor's test. After that, subsequent hard work or any cause of renewed irritation, such as your annoying ex-boss sending you a friend request on Facebook, will be apt to further aggravate the case and cause increase in lameness. The usual course of treatment in such cases consists of blistering, firing, or just telling your ex-boss to get bent, or maybe all three combined, with subsequent long rest or a season's liberty on pasture.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at GoTranscript.